You would think in the Outlander universe that time travel would be an extremely unique and mysterious experience. However, I have counted close to 40 people who have either time traveled or know about time travel. Starting with people that can time travel, of course, we have Claire, Brianna, and Roger. Talking Blood of My Blood and Outlander canon, we have Claire's parents, Julia and Henry. While they will never time travel in the books and never know that they are time travelers, they do time travel in the prequel show Blood of My Blood. Diana has confirmed they have the ability to time travel in her canon, but they never will. Wendigo, Donner, Ottertooth, and the rest of the Montauk Five. And this is the thing, when Raymond was guiding the Montauk Five, there were several groups. This is the only one that we know about so far. We have the original time traveler, Master Raymond, Mike Callahan, aka Captain Ezekiel Richardson. Trust me, this will play out more in season 8 of Outlander. And then the Comte Saint-Germain, which I'm sure in the show you will never find out is a time traveler. We have Brianna and Roger's children, Jemmy and Mandy, Roger's 4-time great-grandfather, Buck Mackenzie, and then Roger's father, Jerry Mackenzie, all time travelers. The thing that makes this so sad is that Roger and Brianna have a third child, Davy, and he does not have the ability to time travel. Of course, we can't forget about Gayless Duncan, aka Gillian Edgars. And fun fact, in the novella or the graphic novel, The Exile, we learn about Kenneth Mackenzie, aka the Brand-Seer, who is Gayless's friend and travels just hours after Gayless travels. To that point, we also learn in the past prologue matchup anthology crossover series that Cotton Malone time travels and also has dealings with Gayless. Speaking of Gayless, she also has a notebook with a number of people who have disappeared at the Standing Stones that she believes to be time travelers, so you could factor all of them in as well. We're also never introduced to another traveler, Dr. Hector McEwen, that is in the Outlander books. Now for all the people who know about time travel. You have Lord John Grey, Murtaugh. Claire confides in 2 priests and a monk, Rob Cameron, Reverend Wakefield, and the principal at Jemmy's school, Lionel Menzies, Marcelly and Fergus. And fun fact, if Fergus does end up being Amelie Beecham and the Comte Saint-Germain's child, it is very likely that he not only will know about time travel, but have the ability to do it himself. Ian and Jenny and their son Michael, along with Jamie's stepdaughter Joni, she actually sees Master Raymond and the Comte Saint-Germain time travel in Paris in the Space Between novella. This is Graham, who was actually the original Druid caller, and her granddaughter Fiona, who takes over as the caller for the Stones. In the book, she actually saves Roger's life when he is initially rejected from the Stones and catches on fire. Joe Abernathy, and this one actually breaks my heart because in the books, he's such a more significant character, and I hate how the show reduced his role. Of course, Ian knows, and he stays telling people because first he tells Joseph Brant, who is one of the Mohawk warriors, and then he tells the Sachem, who ends up traveling to the Ridge to talk to Claire about time travel to make sure that it's actually real, and then tells Claire about all of the ghosts around her, including the fact that Frank is following Jamie. Last and certainly not least, we have Jamie and Frank. And Frank is the one that infuriates me the most because he knew for so long and he never told Claire and he never told Brianna. We only find out that he knew in the letter Brianna receives from him way in the future. At that point, I almost forgot to bring out Paul Rakowski, who time travels in A Leaf on the Winds of All Hallows novella, and the fact that MI6, the spy agency that Frank works for, definitely knows about and is experimenting with time travel. I think that's everyone, though after I post, I'll probably remember someone that I forgot to add.